Say hi. Hi. She is driving an English car with the stick shift on the left side. And she's doing great. Well done, Mom. We're on the second leg of our locations tour, traveling in style in a camping car.
We visit most of our locations outside London for the first time in Book 2, The Season of Twisted Paths. It's 1859. Sarah has returned from Australia with a whole new set of skills, and she takes off on a crime spree around the country, determined to get everything she needs to make the home she's always dreamed of. As part of her schemes, she goes on a road trip in a wagon with Henny, Reese's former nanny, and some children from the family. I have my parody book cover here. The real one won't have Liam Neeson on the cover. It will have Reese Wetherby's missing cousin Richard Hunsford, who is a fiery trade union man. Richard is going to cause complications for Reese and Sarah. We love complications.
We first meet Richard in Sheffield, but that's too far north for this trip. We're heading to Suffolk to visit the location of the Wetherby estate, which Sarah is very keen to see.
We're stopping at North Weald along the way, and we can't be late.
All aboard!
It was the age of steam, and railways were shooting out all over the country. Many people were having their first ride on a steam train. We've come to the Epping-Ongar Railway to have a flashback of Sarah's first ride on a train.
They rolled along with rhythmic chuffs at walking pace, and then at a trot, and then a canter, quickly increasing to a gallop. And the galloping went on and on without pause. The engine never tired, making the trees beside the tracks vanish in a green blur.
Can you tell me a bit about your beautiful train?
It's not a train, it's a steam locomotive.
Okay.
The train is the bit back there with the people in it.
All right.
So this is a steam engine, which is basically a heat engine. We're using coal, which you can see in the tender here, to heat water, to make steam. In other words, and then we keep it under pressure, and then we use the pressure of the steam to drive the piston backwards and forwards, which is connected to the wheels that drive the engine. And if we hook a train on the back of it, it'll take that as well.
And how long has this train been going back and forth?
This steam locomotive has been here for, it was built in 1928.
Oh, it's a new one then?
Very nearly new, yes, yeah.
When would the steam trains have started on this line?
It's not a steam train.
Oh,
as I keep
sorry.
telling you, it's a steam locomotive.
When would the steam locomotive have started on this line?
Well, this engine in particular works on the Great Western, so it never worked here when the railway started, which would have been in about 1860 something. It was a Great Eastern, and they had their own engines, but they've all been scrapped, and this is one of the ones that's been left, and we can use this one.
And what's your title? What's your role?
I'm the driver.
Oh, good for you. And what's your role?
Well, I've started on steam today, and I'm sort of doing yard duties to learn about obviously the steam department, and hopefully one day making it cleaner and then firemen.
You don't look like a newbie. You look like you've been right in it with it all over your face.
I certainly have.
And what's the gentleman at the back? What's your title?
I'm the fireman, so I shovel the coal.
Oh, you got to do all the shoveling. Oh,
Yeah, today, yeah.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us.
That's all right, no worries.
Lovely. Bye.
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 Oh, they disconnected.
We're moving at a faster pace than Sarah and Henny were. They were travelling at wagon pace. The wagon was passing through a breezy woodland where the canopy almost met above the road. Henny was enjoying the novelty of life on the road. There were new sights to see all the time. Farms and villages, summer crops, cool woodlands, clear streams and fields of flowers. Sarah was quieter than usual, wistfully sharing her memories of travelling these roads with her family.
They made good time through Essex, travelling northeast amid the green and gold patchwork of fields, stopping at farms to buy butter, milk, eggs, and cheese. They washed in the creeks and picked fruit from the trees at the side of the road. Sarah shot the occasional duck as it flew by. Henny would climb down and retrieve the carcass, plucking it as the wagon rolled along. She passed the prettiest feathers to the children and left the others fluttering in their wake.
I love sending my characters to real locations to deal with real historical events and meet real historical figures, but sometimes the story needs a fictional location. The Wetherby family estate is fictional, but it's in a real location and we're on our way there now. We've reached the location for the Wetherby estate, Clawfeld Valley. It's now known as Alton Water. It was flooded to provide drinking water to Ipswich in the 1980s. In the 1850s, it was picturesque farmland with a beautiful stream running down the middle. This is what Henny and Sarah would have seen when they arrived. I may have invented a water meadow at the head of the valley and a hill covered with forest at the other end. We found the Royal Hospital School there instead.
Some of the buildings in this valley really were here in the 1850s. We're going to find them around Weatherford, also known as Tattingstone.
The first historic building we find is the Tattingstone Wonder. It looks like a church, but it's not. Just 3 workers' cottages that were spoiling the squire's view.
We have an old photo of the rectory, which hosts an outdoor wedding feast in the season of twisted paths. We're only getting a glimpse of it today.
There used to be an avenue of Himalayan firs leading from the rectory to the church. Today we have to follow the road to get up to Tattingstone, which is where I have located my fictional town of Weatherford. Here we find an even older rector's cottage, the old workhouse, which looks amazing, across the road from the church. The Wetherby family would cause a stir when they made their way to the family pew on Sunday mornings.
We have to cross the water to find our next historic building, the White Horse Inn.
I'm intrigued to look around a building that was already centuries old in the 1850s and hear what its proprietor can tell us about it. Simon, what can you tell me about the White Horse Inn?
It was built in approximately 1660 and the beams are from an old ship. That's about all I can tell you, I'm afraid.
What's this amazing picture on the wall?
This is this is about 1908.
Okay.
So still got the same thing, and that there was the barn, because there was a I think it was a coaching house.
And how old is the horse itself?
That horse is not the original horse. That horse was transferred from the George or the White Horse Hotel in Ipswich.
Okay.
Because the ladies of Ipswich didn't like the fact that it had a big aperture, so we say. So they swapped it over. So that was the original. That got put into the George, and we've got the one from the George which is out there now, which we had to redo last year.
Okay.
Took a year to get it done, but it's starting to crumble again, unfortunately.
Oh no. I've persuaded Simon to give me a quick tour of the upstairs where my characters would have stayed. I'm worried that I've crammed too many people in. So it's just one hallway.
No, there's more.
Oh, there's more?
There's more. Attic. But I've made it into a bedroom.
Those beams look pretty old.
Yeah, they're original from the building as far as I know.
Why would they have got it from a ship?
Because that's how they built houses in those days. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
And what's this?
Well,
The extension of the attic.
I don't know what I would imagine it was, but say there's a room in there as well.
And that's the doorway.
Well, I don't know if that's a doorway or what. There's a room in there as well.
Okay, these look pretty saggy.
Yeah. Of course,
It's
it's all.
sad.
You're not allowed to touch it.
Would they be original, those raftery things?
I would imagine so. I would imagine so.
Man, that's old.
It is old. Yeah, so that's basically the history.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty.
We'd better have another look at this horse. Don't look, Amy. The ladies of Ipswich are not amused. On our way back to the campground, we're looking for a spot to film some costume drama. A beautiful grove of ferns by the water's edge is just what we're looking for. Today we are filming the first scene of the season of Gold Dust and Gilt. We've been to the thrift store and Amy is ready to run. Go! Too much leg. Try again, darling. Go! And another one. Go! After that, we've earned our dinner and a peaceful night's sleep, if we can get our car alarm to stop going off. We hope you'll join us for day 6, where we're heading to Cambridge, the Chiltern Hills and Windsor.